Hello, guys, and welcome to another week of our Premier League predictions. First of all, we'll go through the results of last week, unfortunately. I'm here with Chris and Darren.
Good evening.
How
On
are you,
time as
boys?
always.
Yep, nice and early in the week.
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good.
One
Looking
day we'll
forward.
get in early.
One day we'll remind ourselves that there won't be. If there's never a Monday night game with Gucci,
We'll do it on a Sunday night and be really,
Yeah.
really early. It's not going to happen. Right, last week's results. Let's crack on. Leeds versus West Ham. We had
Leeds.
Leeds win.
Easy
I
win.
will take that. I mean, you say easy.
West Ham
It's two
still
win. Oh, I
struggling.
suppose West Ham. It was just a late consolation.
Yeah, late consolation. That's all that was.
Chelsea Sunderland. I
Oh.
believe I said Sunderland stood a chance here, but obviously didn't go for it. And Darren,
I'm really annoyed with myself because I was toyed with myself on this
you
one.
did. You picked
so
second.
much.
I went for Chelsea. I went head over heart that it
Yeah.
should be a Chelsea. Dad, you had no option.
Still have faith in them.
I think
You had faith.
I'm not sure you did. We'd have to go back and not hear what I said. Newcastle Fulham. It was so close.
It was really close. I was sweating at one point.
And I was getting ready to be like, see, boys, I told you, don't write off Fulham. I don't even win it, but they won it anyway. Right, Man United versus
doing a weird one.
Brighton. It's a Man United win.
Yes,
winning this one.
Let's go. Well,
He's
not let's
excited
go,
for that
but
one.
Something happened here, but it doesn't really matter. Well
Yes,
done,
Daz. Well done, Darren. Huge
Let's
result,
be fair.
getting all the ones that don't want.
Congratulations,
It's
Daz.
not really an achievement anymore, is it? So, Bournemouth Forest. We had a Bournemouth win.
Let's go.
Chris. Arsenal Palace. Oh, we're so close to getting something from this Palace. But Arsenal took it again. Darren's having a brilliant week, this one.
I think he needed it after last week.
Villa Man
Holy
City.
wins though. Look at this.
Darren nicks it again.
Go on,
Last
son.
pick he had on this one.
It's all the home. Go.
Wolves versus Burnley. Wolves were so close to making something happen, but
well
Burnley
done.
nicked it at the end. I guess I'm happy. And then Everton Spurs was a rout.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Darren.
Go on, lad. That's a season
week
high
record, that is. And then I got 2, Chris got 2. We just split the rest between us. Well done, Darren.
Yeah,
what does that do for the table?
Mate.
Oh, it closes you up a little bit, mate. Look at that.
Gaining. I was last week, so
Jamie needs a big week.
He really does. Right.
Needs to stop that rot.
The wheel.
Team.
First pick is
me. Let's go.
Not quite, mate. You know what would be good?
Yeah.
If we span a wheel. So an example would be this: Chris wins this week. He picks the order. That could be something we try.
Oh.
Because then he could be tactical about, like, if you get the luck of the draw by being picked, you could be like, actually, I want to go in the middle, or this is a really tough week of fixtures where I don't know, 8 out of 10 games are really, really close. You can't call it. I'll go last, and then maybe that. Right, Chris. Then Darren.
Go.
Let's go.
Oh. Muted the mic. Chris.
I'm here.
Darren. Jamie.
Ooh.
What do you mean, no?
Who's V?
That's probably the issue, isn't it?
Victoria.
There we go, guys. Don't worry, I've worked out how to use the computer.
Sort the internet out, but he can't work out copy paste.
Right. Here we go then. This week's fixtures in order as usual. at least based on BBC Sport website. Brighton versus Leeds. Chris, you're up first.
Brighton. Yeah, I
If
don't
you want to
see
think
much.
about it.
Mate, after last week's absolute draw debacle, we're going for the home massive again.
Brighton was so weird against Man United as well, because Man United looked good in places, but then Brighton looked brilliant in
came
places.
back.
Like that last 10
Yeah,
minutes, Brighton looked class. Just,
I think
a bit
they'll
late.
do well against a Leeds team that will probably struggle more away from home. They'll rely more on their home form than they will their away form. So I can see a Brighton victory.
Fair. Darren, where's your money on?
Brighton, so I'm going to go for a draw because that's the next best option. Leeds could play for a draw.
I mean,
Play out a 0-0.
they're certainly going to play defensively, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
Brighton are
not
going to
going to.
have the ball.
This season's been wild though so far. To be fair,
DCL hat trick, anyone?
we're gonna this 1 week that will never happen.
1 week, one of us is
Tell
going to
you
be a
now,
genius.
it won't happen.
I don't think so either, but maybe. I still Brighton are really weird. They're so up and down. Do Leeds get lucky this week and play a not Leeds getting lucky, but are Leeds going to be lucky by playing a poor Brighton, take advantage of, or even if Brighton have their bad moments in the game like they did with Man United, can Leeds take advantage of that and make them pay? Burnley
Maybe.
versus Arsenal.
I'll
Darren,
tell you
you're up
how this is
first.
going. This is
I
going.
wonder.
Burnley will play defensive, which means Arsenal get loads of set pieces from corners. 'Cause they'll just be clearing it all the time, and they'll score from them. So
That's what football is now, boys.
I'm going
Set
to go
pieces
for
and long throws.
Arsenal to win that one
I think that's sensible.
via set pieces.
Yeah, I mean, let's be fair. We both want Arsenal to drop points, so I will go for a draw. Similarly to your one, Darren, in the previous game, my money's on Arsenal, so I'll go to the next best option, being a draw. And Chris, you get.
I'll take a mate after my Sunderland away at Chelsea last week. I'll take Burnley. I think they'll defend for their lives. They did really well against you boys.
Very well.
So and they've had a decent start to the season. They rely a lot on their defense, and they could throw up a surprise. I doubt it, but I'll certainly take
I hope
it.
they do. I hope you're right.
Absolutely, I'll happily give up that point for you, Chris. Right, Palace against Brentford. I feel like this is a bit of a tough one because obviously Palace are flying, they're doing bits, they're playing really well, but I think it's really easy to underwrite or undersell, write off, whatever you want to say. Brentford, both have recent form against Liverpool. I It's got to be Palace, right? But I'm really tempted to go for it. I don't think Brentford could win. I don't think this game plays to the win conditions that Brentford have got. I'm going to go for a Palace win. I'm scared it's going to be a draw, but a draw seems to be the harder of the three options to pick. So Palace win for me. Chris?
I just want them to draw now, just because of what you just said. That's all. That's all I want to go with. That's all I'm going to say.
And Darren, you get the Brentford win. Thoughts?
Possible. It can happen.
I think it can.
I'm glad I weren't choosing first on this game, to be fair. So
I think
I'll let fate decide.
Yeah, I think
It's one of those games you don't want to choose first on, to be honest.
Yeah, would note my my hesitation between nailing one of them.
I mean, I fell asleep for 10 minutes, so.
Well, fall asleep for 90 minutes during the next game, mate. Fulham versus Wolves.
It's a bit of a thing, isn't it? It's a bit of an early season 6-pointer.
I don't think Fulham are quite in that same relegation.
No, they always seem to be struggle at a certain point, and then they go on a mad run and dig themselves out.
Something like that.
I think with Marco Silva, they can always kind of rely on him, and they've got some decent players that are just sort of finding their feet into the season.
Yeah.
Fulham victory. Vitor Pereira to still lose his rag with the fans and just constantly berate them for not supporting them.
It's quite funny that all the Wolves players have sort of taken to social media to say, "We know we suck, but thanks for sticking with us."
I don't know, as a manager, how you can walk down the side of a pitch after you've just lost to Burnley last minute and say, "Come on, support your team." Like,
The
just
problem
just
is,
get down a tunnel, mate.
yeah, but you don't know what was happening up to that point. If the Wolves fans were
But they're going to be irate,
quiet
aren't they,
or
after the season they've had? So
yeah, yeah, but
you don't antagonise the fire like that.
no.
The guy's gone from having beers to him to probably having to wear a cap and a hood every time he goes shopping.
Well, he's got a 3-year contract to make himself sleep at night, so it's fine.
True.
Darren, you're up next, mate. Draw or away win? Can Wolves get a win?
Here we go again. Wolves have got to come good eventually. As I
Don't
said, the
turn
last
into
couple of weeks.
JB, mate. Don't fall into that
But
trap. That's why he's bottom.
is there a but, Darren?
There's no but. Wolves.
You
Wolves,
are
I
going
think,
Wolves.
are gonna come good this
I
week
respect it. I respect it. And
potentially.
honestly, I think I would have picked the draw on this one. It's not exactly the game of goals, is it? Or maybe
Yeah.
it is because it's the game of no defence.
Could be 4-2 Wolves.
What a game that'll be. I'll take it, mate. I'll take it. Right, Forest against Man United. Darren, you're up first. Can Man United maintain this historic run whereby United Strand gets to cut his hair? This would be what? Fourth win if they win? Are they
Yes,
on 3?
I'm gonna say.
Does the run end or does it continue?
Isn't this the last game for the United Strand? If they get this 5 in a row, we can finally cut his hair.
Well, Chris, thanks for paying attention for the whole video, mate. That's literally what we were just talking about. We weren't sure if it was the third or fourth game that they had already won in a row.
Yeah, it's
So I thought this was
definitely.
game 4. So you're saying it's game 5.
Is it? I thought this was game 5. Right.
Either way, Darren, is the
Darren, make your
streak
choice.
coming
Why?
up
I quickly
going
have
to
a look.
stop, or is it what's happening, mate?
I kind of want him to keep growing his hair because it's quite entertaining.
What
It is.
the horrible man in you says, like
Yes,
he's some
but I
supper.
think Man U are gonna win again.
Yeah, fancy Sean Dyche magic beat Porto.
Yeah, but Porto.
I think they lost
Porto.
midweek in the last weekend as well, didn't they? Though.
Yes, I'm gonna
1,
go
2.
Man U. They've had no. They don't have European football, do they? They've got nothing to worry about. It's
Yeah, Forest have European football.
no, Man U don't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So they'll be. Yeah, I'll go United again. Every time I go for them, they win. It really pisses me off.
I'm going to go Forest, you know. My logic here is Sean Dyche's Forest will be much more akin to Nuno's Forest, and Nuno's Forest were very good playing against the big teams.
This is 4, sorry, not 5.
This is the fourth one, is it?
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, I think this is a game Forest can win. They can defend resolutely. They can counter. Did they not beat Man United once, or even do the double last year against them? Because again, it just
but everyone beat
their
Man U.
style suits the bigger teams, and if you're not going to work hard in the middle, Forest can make you pay. So yeah, I'm going to go Forest win. So Chris, you're left with a draw, mate.
Take the draw, mate. I'll take the draw, to be fair with that one. I think the Forest squad is a bit all over the shop at the minute. I don't think they know kind of what they're doing with the amount of managers they're going through and everything else that's going on. So
That's a good point. I want to change mine to be a Man United win. I don't want Forest to win.
They don't seem to have the Nuno from it's Dyche now, isn't it? Sorry,
Yeah.
my mind's gone elsewhere.
Chris, just so you know, we're filming a video, mate, and that video includes all three of us sort of chatting and listening to each other.
Someone said Nuno, and for some reason my head went Nuno still at Forest, and then realised it's not. It's Dyche, isn't it?
But Sean Dyche is close to Nuno from a philosophy perspective.
It is,
and
but from what I was saying before, it's 3 managers in 10 games.
It's
the
horrific.
players are going to be all over the shop. The fans.
It is horrific. Right, I get a stupid one to go first on again. Spurs against Chelsea.
I'm so happy I'm not going first on this.
There is some stats behind this that does heavily favour.
But Chelsea don't seem to be doing bits.
They're
Spurs
guaranteed
don't
to get
seem
red
to be
cards.
doing bits. Spurs had a great
Yeah.
game against Everton, but I don't know if it was a 3-0 game. I don't know if it was a, does that scoreline flatter Spurs a little bit? I didn't watch the whole game, so I don't know.
Last week?
Yeah.
No, they played well.
Oh, what a game this is. You know what? I've been bigging up my boy Frank. I'm going for him again. Thomas Frank to get one over on Chelsea.
It was against Newcastle midweek.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a cup. Nobody cares.
It takes it.
I genuinely don't even know if they played like a full 11. So that's fine. I'm not going to take midweek games into
Is it me next? Is it me next?
It is you next, mate. Draw
Yeah,
or away
Chelsea.
win. You're going straight Chelsea.
Yeah, they've won the last 4 against them. Let's make it 5.
Yeah, fair, but Thomas Frank's the manager now. It's a much different proposition.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
What happened with Liam Delap?
He got 2 stupid yellow cards.
Oh, did he? Does he miss this weekend then?
Yes, he will
He's
do.
only just come back from injury, right?
Yes, he
Chelsea
only
love a
came.
red card.
They do. They do.
It's a derby game, isn't it? This is one of those games that you could see being either way. It could be a
And it's two top
ball
teams.
draw.
I think they're two top teams now. I think that could happen. That they go. It's almost. I remember some Liverpool and City games historically, and even older, where managers have just gone, "Well, we're not going to lose. We won't lose."
Yeah.
And the other team goes, "Well, we're not going to lose," and they go, "Well, I guess we're going to draw 0-0, and it's just going to be an ass game." Darren, you
The
get
thing
the
with the-
draw.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you could take that. To be fair,
It's one of those games, like we said, could go either way.
Well, enjoy this one. This one can't go either way. Chris, you're up
God, I
first.
don't want this one first.
Low-key,
Are
I'm
you
picking
gonna
Villa. Low-key,
finally?
I'm picking Villa. Don't pick Villa. I'm picking Villa.
It's hard, isn't it?
No,
Because
no, it's not.
are
Liverpool
you
are
gonna
up.
drag your? What are you gonna turn around at some point? Is when that point happens.
Agreed. And also, it's worth noting that as much as everyone's going to jump on, another game was lost midweek. Yeah, but look at the team. Like you
Slot's
can't.
interview after, by the way, was horrific.
I mean,
I
there
don't
was
know
one
what.
comment that I saw which was funny. It was like, "Yeah, well, the main team lose too," and I'm like, "Fair."
It was the
True.
comment about Man City changed all theirs and the first 11 is still there, and I was like, what?
So it's a statement about depth, isn't it? And
It is, but you sold 6 players in the summer that you didn't feel you
that's
needed.
It's a valid thing to say that he's worried about depth, but it loses its validity behind it when you've had such a big clear out. But
Exactly.
you had to have a big clear out to bring in the big names that we brought in. So it's like, well, do you want to spend lots of money in the summer, or do you want to have more squad depth? Because you can't, unless you're a Chelsea, unless you're a Man City, you can't have both of those. And historically, Klopp has said we're going to go for depth, and that might be his decision. It might be the club's decision to say, well, we're not going to spend loads of money, so spend smart. This summer was a very, 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 very much a difference in philosophy as a club. The model that Liverpool are using that said, you know what, let's not have lots of talent on the bench. Let's have even better talent on the field. And okay, fine, it's not working out that much. That's fair at the minute. But then
It will.
He is right that he doesn't have the depth of the other teams. It's a valid thing to
From a
say.
neutral
But
standpoint,
it just
from my
doesn't feel
side,
nice. It doesn't sound great. It sounds.
Klopp,
It's an excuse, right?
Klopp did the same. He lost 6 games in a bounce, and nobody was really calling for his head at the time. But I think he might have had a bit more credit in the bank at that time. Slot still obviously got a lot of credit in the bank from last year.
In his first
Mate,
year,
there's
no
I've seen
bad
some
sales.
wild
Yeah,
statements
it's
from
stupid. There's always going to be hyperbolic reactions to it, and you know what? this is no different to what United have had to face for the last 6, 7 years, where they have a new manager, they spend some money, results don't go their way, the media is flooded with negativity, and this is just Liverpool's time. Hopefully, it doesn't last as long. I don't think it will.
I don't think you'll lose again. I think this is. I think you're going to bounce back from this run of defeats and take a victory. Don't get me wrong, Villa are playing well at the minute. A lot of players vying in their team for kind of World Cup spots and everything else.
Definitely. So you go for a
But
Liverpool win, mate.
I think, yeah, Salah needs to start getting me some points in his fantasy team because I can't sub him out. Because I know that one week I sub him out, he'll score like 14 goals and I'll be fuming.
And Gravenberch, I think, is back this
Oh,
weekend.
that's huge.
So probably gives us a little
And you
bit
rested.
better balance.
You played your schoolboys.
I don't think Slot will ever admit it, right? But I think, and he'll admit the exact opposite. But I think losing that game isn't a negative. And what I mean by that is because if you get to the semi-finals or even the quarterfinals, you can't play that same team. You get away with that team in the fourth and fifth round or whatever this round was of the Carabao Cup because you're giving youngsters and
What before the quarters, wasn't it? But I couldn't tell you which one.
But when you get to the quarters, when you get to the semi, well, now you have to try and win it, and so now you can't rest all your players. Now you've got to try and win it, which is another game midweek. Honestly, I don't think, given the form we're in, I don't think Slot's going to be unhappy about having to not have that extra game or more. We always want to win trophies, of course, but given the run we're on, where we're at, the Carabao Cup, I cannot stress this enough, is the lowest of the lowest priority. Next is the FA
I get
Cup.
But still don't make stupid comments post-match.
Agreed. But mate, every manager does. Every manager makes excuses for poor performances, and as I said, there is some logic to it. But that's the bed we made in the summer, and now we're laying in it. So, am I sad we don't have the likes of Harvey Elliott to bring off the bench? Yeah, but and Kwanzaa, yeah, absolutely, they would have been great yesterday. But we got 70 million for them, and we reinvested that 70 million into a massive war chest in the summer. So, would I rather have Florian Wirtz on the pitch or Harvey Elliott and Kwanzaa on the bench?
I wouldn't ask that question at the minute because if he has another shocker this week,
in my opinion, he's not having shockers. I don't see shockers.
Well, he's not having the desired effects. He's not. He's not what you expect from the price tag and from what he was doing at.
Kind of, but again, so if you took it his first 6 months at Leverkusen, didn't do much from a stats perspective, and if you're only
but he wasn't £100 million player then.
Agreed, but if you only look at goals and assists, I can absolutely agree. But if you watch the football and see that he's created more chances for Liverpool than any player in the Premier League.
Yeah, but that's because you watch Liverpool week in, week out. A average fan is just going to look at the stats and the highlights.
Yeah, so look at the Premier League stats and look at how many chances he's created.
They're not going to, though.
It's not up to Wirtz to create the chance and score it. All he can do is.
It sort of is at the minute, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but I think there's some really unrealistic expectations on him at the minute, and that's not his fault because it's not his fault Liverpool paid X for him. He's just trying to play football, and he's doing an all right job. Is he setting the world on fire? No, and that's not. I don't want people to get confused with he's not being shit with he's excellent. There's a middle ground where you go for a new player in a new league in a new team that's not performing very well. He's doing all right. If he was doing bits, Liverpool wouldn't be doing shit. He's one of the few shining lights.
You £150 million flop.
He's not 150 million, but whatever. It's fine. There's more than one player in that team, and there's so many more things we can blame than Florian Wirtz. So many more things.
And it's all good.
I can't wait to talk about this again next week.
Darren, you get the draw or Villa win.
I'll have the draw, please.
Yes. And as I said earlier, I genuinely would have. If I had picked first, I would have gone for a Villa win because this is win-win for me. Liverpool win,
Unless it's a draw.
brilliant. Mate, I'll take a draw at the minute.
All you're
A
trying to
draw
do
is
is
not a loss.
reverse psychology this, and
A
it's not going
draw's
to
not a
work.
loss. Wait, Will, I am in a win-win position now. I'll either get a point on our Prem predictions, which is incredibly valid, or Liverpool will get at least a point in the Premier League. This is win-win. Anyway, let's a quick note on
Let's move
Villa.
on.
Villa have started, their form has picked up drastically. Start of the season was
Started scoring
dreadful.
goals, yeah.
End of the recent last half a dozen games, much
Since
better.
Morgan Rogers has come back from international break, it's flying.
Yep. Right, Darren, you're up first. West Ham versus Newcastle.
I think this is only going to go one way.
Is
West
it
Ham
an
are
away win?
struggling. It is an away win.
I thought so. I didn't want to put the words in your mouth, but
Newcastle have a bit too much for West Ham that can't do anything at the moment.
Isn't Visser back? I might be
no,
wrong.
it's off after the next international.
After the
break.
next one,
Yeah.
okay.
It'd be funny if he gets called up. Newcastle would be
Yeah.
fuming. It doesn't matter, does it? I agree, Darren. I'm going to go for the draw as the next best option. I give little to no hope for West Ham there.
Up the Jared Bowen.
They're looking like they're probably with Wolves. They're the ones looking like relegated teams already. They look. I don't like talking down on the teams, but they just look a bit hopeless. The players look a bit hopeless. Everything about it at the minute is a bit like, well, it is what it is. Hopefully,
There's
Nuno
a lot
can
wrong,
get them.
isn't there?
Yeah,
The
Nuno
fans aren't
can,
happy, the board aren't happy.
if Nuno can get them singing a song like he did Forest, or even a little bit like he did at Forest, because you look at what their success, what their win criteria was for Forest. It was defending really high, really well, and then they'd counter with the likes of a Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs White, Elanga, and a big target man in the middle to finish everything. There's a blueprint there at West Ham for that. They've got people
Stadium's awful,
like
though.
Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta versus Gibbs White. That's fairly close. Jared Bowen is unbelievable. Never lets the team down. Fulkrug is a bit of a big target man that they can lump the ball into. They don't have the pace.
Or injured. They're really.
Yeah, they've had some injury issues, but
They've got two strikers who probably spend more time staring at the walls in the physio room than they do on the training pitch.
I think that's unfortunately totally fair.
But
Chris, you do get
they
West
will.
Ham, mate, and
They will win this weekend. Jared Bowen will do Danny Dyer proud and score an absolute belter, and we'll all have a few beers and crack on.
Nice. Right, my easiest one, the easiest of the three I get this weekend is Man City Bournemouth, and it's really not that easy. Man City is so reliant. Are Man City going to lose 2 in a row? I don't envisage them going on a run like they did this time last year. That's Liverpool's job now. But Bournemouth are bloody good. Can Bournemouth hold off Haaland? You know what? I'm going to go away win. I think Semenyo, Bournemouth did them last year. Admittedly, the 2 assists that they got were from Kirkos, who they don't have anymore, but their replacement, it's a French guy, looks quality. Semenyo's still there. Defensively, Bournemouth are brilliant. So I could see him holding out. Yeah, Bournemouth, get it, man. Semenyo, do some bits.
You
Chris,
can see them holding out Haaland was the answer you were looking for.
Villa did. You shut down Haaland. What? As I said the other day, Haaland's their top goal scorer. Second is 2 own goals from the same player. If you can defend Haaland out of this game, they've lost their magic in De Bruyne. You knew that with De Bruyne on the pitch, a bit like Liverpool with Gerrard back in the day, there was always a chance and Bruno Fernandes at Man United, there's a chance he makes magic happen. Man City don't have that. They've got Haaland now, who's actually a lot more involved in everything this season. I feel like this is definitely
more involved.
the best Haaland that we've seen. And it's so much easier to say than it is to do. But if you can keep him quiet, you've done a lot of the work to getting something out of that game. Chris, where's your money on?
Okay, Man City. I'm only picking him because of Haaland and what he's sort of dragging that team through at the minute, and I'm
Rodri's
just
still
hoping that.
injured?
Not sure.
Did he get like a
They
muscle injury
rested.
or something?
Yeah, I know they played yesterday, but how they played none of the team that will probably be playing at the weekend. They've got a
On
lot of new
paper, Man
faces in
City should
there.
win. Let's be honest. On paper, Man City should win, but
I
football's
think they
not won
just
on paper.
struggle. They struggle with the pace in the back. I think since Kyle Walker kind of lost his leg a little bit, he used to save them a lot. And since he's kind of left and not been there, they've got no one to really save them now at the back. So
I think that's fair.
yeah, if Haaland can produce and Foden and whatnot can be there to provide that, then I can see it Man City win. But it's going to be a tough old game. I think Iraola's got that team and that whole city singing from the same hymn sheets, no matter what player he brings in. So
Is he the best manager in the Premier League at the minute? If you look at like a form book for managers, if you like, he's up there, isn't he?
Definitely up there.
it's
Like
in
if
the
you look over the last
conversation.
18 months, what he's done is arguably
Yeah,
as good as anything anyone else has done. And you know, you look at Slot's first season, you go, "Wow, amazing! Yeah, fine, whatever." But if we look at this season as well, that negates on Slot a little bit. And when you look at last year's Bournemouth, the injury they had what like a whole 11 out injured at various points. I remember there was a game where they had literally like a whole team in a box watching the game, and a lot of them were
yeah.
first teamers. So he's
Oh
done
yeah, I remember
exceptional.
that.
Right, Darren,
Yeah.
you get the draw, mate. Thoughts?
I would have gone for City, but Chris took it.
Oh, leave my boys Bournemouth alone.
No, I don't think they're gonna.
You picked them. We didn't have a choice.
I know, true, fair. Right.
And I haven't had a choice, but
Well, Chris
Another
gets a
manager of
choice.
note. Another
Sunderland,
manager of
Everton.
note.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
Sunderland flying.
Regis
definitely.
Debris or whatever his name is.
Yeah, absolutely flying
This
at
is
the
a
minute.
tough game, you know. This is
I'm
a
going to
tough
go
game to call.
for the draw.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think you're hedging his bets there. I think it's smart.
It's
smart.
it's one of those that I don't know which way it's going to go, so I'm going to go for the draw. That's my only logical reason.
Fair.
I can see Sunderland winning it after their absolute class start to the season. And you could see Everton nicking it as well. I think David Moyes, absolutely class manager, doesn't get the credit he deserves. And they've built a really good squad. NJ is absolutely unreal. Grealish obviously is there. So if Everton had
A striker.
Lukaku of Everton standard when he was there,
Mate, I think any
they'd
goal
be
scorer, anyone that could score goals, they'd be fine.
top six, I reckon.
Darren, where are you going? Home or away?
Oh, I don't know pick.
Darren's arguably got the worst choice on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for.
Daz?
He doesn't know.
Don't know.
You gotta pick one of them, mate.
It's so hard.
I'm gonna pick
Eeny, meeny,
Everton.
miny, mo.
Everton.
Locked in, mate. Yeah?
No.
Hey,
No.
He
see,
said it.
I'm not changing it.
said it.
Yeah, you're committed, mate.
Yeah, I'm committed. Everton.
Say it with your chest, man. Everton are gonna win, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, breaking news. Apparently Real Madrid have declared their interest in Semenyo.
Makes sense. I will go for Sunderland, and I think I would have gone Everton only because I'm so like you guys. I'm torn on this, but I think my reason is because Sunderland have done so well. They're at home for this. Is there now suddenly going to be this weight of expectation on the team that
Not yet.
we're flying, we're doing bits, we're riding this wave, we're going to beat everyone at home, and could that be counterintuitive? But then on the other side of that, I see it that if the Stadium of Light is bouncing. It's a brilliant stadium, and that could be that 12th man sort of atmosphere that genuinely could let them win that game. So
Yeah, I agree, mate. I completely agree. They're on the riding that wave of absolute.
it says a lot about confidence, I think. Sunderland's story at the minute says a lot about confidence. They've got a manager that has got them confident and brave. Bravery is so important.
Let's see how they do when Afcon kicks in, though. Oh God, I
True.
feel sorry for them.
Right, well, that's this week's games, gents. Appreciate your time.
Ready for
Any
another 6
game
points?
that you're
No
really
problem.
confident in, or
Yes.
What have we got?
or a game of the weekend? What's a game of the weekend?
Game of the weekend in that one.
It's-
Man
Spurs,
City,
Chelsea.
Bournemouth
It's this,
could
right?
be. Yes, Spurs,
Spurs,
Chelsea.
Chelsea in for a shout.
Or is it the Sunderland Everton game?
What time
See,
Sunderland
the
Everton?
problem with Spurs Chelsea is I don't think either team play a particularly exciting brand of football. So when you have two
Your boys'
relatively,
game could be class.
it could be brilliant.
8 o'clock on a Saturday again, though.
Yeah, I know. I can't watch
Yes.
that one, so I'm going to come out of the concert and either be fuming or thrilled.
Oh God, you're choosing
I didn't choose.
Busted
No, I didn't
over
choose.
Liverpool versus Aston Villa.
Luckily, it's
Mate,
Villa and it's not like Man City or Arsenal.
I
That'd
would
be
have sold my
fuming.
ticket, just gone with her and sat in a pub.
Mate, she would have pawned her engagement ring and I would have been looking for a bloody new house.
That sounds like a win-win to me.
Sell your ticket.
She would have kept the money from the ring though.
Oh, 100%.
Right, that's it, boys.
Peace out.
See you next week.
Later.
Take it easy. Peace.
Bye bye.
Shout.